3 seconds. That is all it takes for the sun to burn through paper. Never look directly at the sun. Okay, that was intense. If that was your eye, game over. But today, we are going to tame that beast with the Gskyer telescope, safely. You might think telescopes are only for the night sky, right? Wrong. This little tube is also a powerful spotting scope for nature, but there is a catch. The image orientation. Let me show you what happens when a beginner skips a step. We are aiming at that tree across the field without any correction accessories, just the raw optics. Through the camera lens, the tree stands tall and upright, just as nature intended. But look through the telescope directly, and whoa, the world is flipped upside down. This is actually good for astronomy because it uses fewer glass elements, meaning brighter stars. But for bird watching, it is a headache. That is why Gskyer includes this. The 45-degree erecting prism. It bends the light path and flips the image back to normal. It also puts your head at a comfortable angle so you don't break your neck. Now we reattach the 25mm eyepiece. Make sure those thumb screws are tight. You don't want your lens falling into the dirt. Now for the moment of truth. Moving in, it's blurry at first. That is normal. Don't panic. Gently turn the silver focus wheels. You are moving the 2mm at a time. Left, right. Slower, and there it is. The leaves are sharp, the branches are upright. We have successfully turned an astronomical telescope into a terrestrial spotting scope. Seeing a tree is easy. But what about detail? I'm going to run to that marker way out there. It is about 1,000 meters away. I'll be holding this solar filter as a target. The goal here is to test the resolution limits of the Gskyer90mm. Can it distinguish the text from this distance? This looked much closer through the lens. Running with gear is a workout. Sunday is bright. Okay, success. I am just a tiny speck from back there. Let's check with the camera zoom first. Pushing in past the trees. See that? Even at max digital zoom, I am just a blurry pixel. This is a full kilometer we are talking about now. Switching to the telescope's optical view. Scanning the horizon. Got him. Starting with the 25mm eyepiece. Look at that stability. At 1,000 meters, seeing my posture this clearly is impressive. Time to ramp it up, removing the low power and grabbing the 10mm. This isn't just a lens swap, we are tripling our power instantly, moving in. The focus point has shifted, so it is blurry. Watch the knob turn, slow and snap. There is the sharpness. I definitely look bigger now. Now, the ultimate challenge. The 5mm eyepiece, this pushes the 90 to 600 to its theoretical limit. Most scopes fail here due to dimness. Dialing it in, fighting the atmospheric heat. Steady. Wow! Look at that resolution! You can actually read the shape of the text across 1,000 meters. Now, the part everyone asks about, how do I take photos? Most people try to hold the phone up to the eyepiece by hand. That never works. You need this adapter. Here is the pro tip that saves you hours of frustration. Assemble the system off the telescope. Don't fight gravity. Put the eyepiece into the adapter cup first and lock it down tight. Next, stretch the clamp. It's pretty strong, so watch your fingers. Secure your phone firmly. This is the most critical step. Look at the back. You need the camera lens to be perfectly centered in that little hole, not a little bit off perfectly centered. Adjust the screw, slide it up and down. There. That is the sweet spot. Let's open the camera app. If you see the screen jumping around or going black, your phone is trying to be smart and switching to macro mode. Turn that off. We want the main lens only. Once you see the light clearly on your screen, carefully insert the whole assembly into the prism. Tighten the set screw. Now your phone is part of the telescope. We are aiming at the sunset through the trees. It's a high contrast scene. On the screen, you can pinch to zoom a little bit to get rid of the black circle edges. Tap to focus on the leaves. Drag the sun icon down to lower the exposure so the sky isn't blown out. And hit record. That is a cinematic shot right there. Look at that angry red sphere. It's mesmerizing, but remember the burning paper from the start. To get this shot without frying your phone sensor or your eyes, we need a shield. This is the solar filter. It blocks 99.99% of sunlight. It must go on the front objective lens, the big end. Make sure it fits snugly. If this falls off while you are looking, it's bad news. Now, aiming at the sun is tricky. You cannot look through the finder scope. That is dangerous too. So, how do we aim? We use physics. Look at the shadow of the telescope on the ground. When the tube is sideways, the shadow is long. Move the telescope until the shadow becomes the smallest possible circle. When the shadow is round, the tube is pointing directly at the sun. No need to look up. Once lined up, check your phone screen. There it is. A crisp orange disc. And see those tiny imperfections? Those aren't dust. Those are sunspots, magnetic storms on the sun's surface that are larger than Earth. And here is the raw footage straight from the phone. Look at that mount, rock steady, no shaking. You are staring at a nuclear furnace burning at 15 million degrees, the engine of our entire solar system, captured right on your screen. We just captured them from a driveway. So there you have it, from terrestrial viewing to solar observation. The Gskyer handles it all, whether it is this 90mm beast, our portable 70mm, or the pro-grade 130 EQ. We engineer every glass for moments like this. Gskyer isn't just a telescope, it is your ticket to clarity. Challenge crushed. Thanks for watching this extreme test. See you in the next one.